Ayodhya Kand, chapter number 102. In this chapter, the Lord laments the death of his devotee King Dashrath. And we saw that as soon as he hears the news that Dashratha died, Rama falls on the ground. He is unconscious. Sita and his brothers revive him. And he asks, what is he going to do with Ayodhya now that his father has reached the end of his life? We are going to continue with his lament in this section. Verse 9. Kim nu tasya maya karyam durjatena mahatmanah yo mrito mama shokena maya chapina samskritah. What did he get in return for all his anxious efforts to call me his son? I was the cause of his grief and I brought him to his death. I was denied the privilege of being at his side during his last moments and rendering him every service that lay in my power. Nor was I in time to perform the funeral rites after his death. Verse 10. Aho bharata siddharto yena raja tvayanuga shatrugnena cha sarveshu preta krityeshu satkrita. O Bharata, O faultless one, you and Shatrughna are more fortunate in that respect. You have fulfilled your cherished desire since the king was well honored by you with all the obsequial rites. Verse 11. Nishpradhana manikagram narendrena vinakritam Nivritta vanavaso api nayodhyam gantum utsahe. Even after the end of my exile, I do not want to return to Ayodhya, which is directionless, bereft of its chief, the king. Verse 12. Samaptam vanavasam mama ayodhyayam parantapa Ko anushasishyati punistate lokantaram gate. O Bharata, O tormentor of the foes, should I return to Ayodhya after the exile is over, who is there to guide my steps on the narrow and perilous path of right? Verse 13. Pura prekshya suvritta mam pita yan yah santavyam Vakyani tani shroshyami kuta shrota sukhan yaham. If I ever happen to do any good or noble act, my sire used to signify his delight and praise me in words of sweet encouragement. When shall I hear such again? Never! Rama is completely immune to praise or criticism. He is not affected by any of that. The translation of Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 7, Chapter 1, Verse 25 is, because of the bodily conception of life, the conditioned soul thinks that when the body is annihilated, the living being is annihilated. Lord Vishnu, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is the Supreme Controller, the Super Soul of all living entities. Because he has no material body, he has no false conception of I and mine. It is therefore incorrect to think that he feels pleasure or pain when blasphemed or offered prayers. This is impossible for him. Thus he has no enemy and no friend. When he chastises the demons, it is for their own good. And when he accepts the prayers of the devotees, it is for their good. He is affected neither by prayers nor by blasphemy. One of the lines of the purport is, since Krishna has no material conception of life, how can he be affected by material prayers and accusations? Now, we have to understand that Dasharatha did not offer Rama material prayers. He did not offer Rama material praise. Whatever he did for Rama was completely spiritual because he was involved in the Vatsalya Bhava, looking at the Supreme Lord as his own son. In the purport of Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 9, verse 32, this is mentioned. The Lord also desires the association of His pure devotees, and for them only the Lord descends on the earth and enlivens them. So Rama descended to enliven the heart of King Dashratha, who was his pure devotee. In the purport of Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 9, verse 40, this is mentioned. The Lord is satisfied more when His pure devotees are glorified. Therefore, Rama is glorifying King Dashrath, who is His pure devotee. In Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 1, Chapter 11, verse 26, the translation is, the Lord's chest is the abode of the goddess of fortune. His moon-like face is the drinking vessel for eyes which hanker after all that is beautiful. His arms are the resting places for the administrative devatas, and his lotus feet are the refuge of pure devotees who never talk or sing of any subject except his lordship. So this is the sign of a pure devotee. He or she is unwilling to talk or sing of any subject except the glories of Lord Rama. In a letter to Sattva-rupa, San Francisco, 3rd April 1968, Srila Prabhupada has said, the Lord and His pure devotees are always beyond the range of Maya's action. Even though they appear like action of Maya, we should understand their action of Yoga Maya, or the internal potency of the Lord. So right now, Yoga Maya is so prevalent. Rama is not lamenting the death of his father. He is busy glorifying the wonderful attributes of his great devotee, King Dashrath. Obviously, Rama knows that he is not the only person who is affected by the death of King Dashrath, so he turns to console Mother Sita. Verse 14. Evam uktva sa bharatam bharyam abhyetya raghava uvacha shoka santapta purna chandra nibhananam. Having thus spoken to Bharata, Rama, overwhelmed with grief, approached his wife Sita, whose face looked like the full moon, and said to her, verse 15, Site, mritaste shvasura pitra hino asi Lakshmana, Bharato dukkham achaste swargatam prithavipatim. My sire had no girl, and he lavished all his love and fondness upon you more than your own parents. And that father-in-law of yours is now with the gods. You ever sought his side? If I happened to chide you, or if there was anything you wanted me to do for you, now that Dasharatha is now no more, who regarded you as the apple of his eye. No need to ask you whether your grief whelms mine. Whom will you look up to hereafter? Lakshmana, mother you have and brothers elder and younger, but cruel fate has rendered you a fatherless orphan, and Bharata is the bearer of the dreadful tidings to us. Verse 16. Tato bahu gurnam tesham bashpo netreshva jayata Tadha bruvati kakutsta kumaranam yashasvinam. Rama sobbed aloud, unable to say more, and everyone there wept and wailed piteously. So the people, the other sons of King Dashratha, were not able to bear Rama lamenting this way. They were very sad that their patriarch, that is King Dashratha, had passed away. They were sad to see Mother Sita in tears, and therefore everyone was collectively extremely dejected. Verse 17. Tataste bhrataras sarve brisham ashvasya raghavam Abruvan jagati bhartur kriyata mudakam pituh. Then his brothers consoled Rama, the stay of the worlds. Brother, arise, for we should offer libations of water to the manes of our departed sire. Verse 18. Sa Sita Shvasuram Shrutva Svargaloka Gatam Nripam Netrabhyam Ashrupurnabhyam Ashakannekshitam Patim. The woeful news of her father-in-law's death opened the floodgates of Sita's sorrow, and she could scarcely see Rama through her blinding tears. This shows the level of affection that Mother Sita has for Rama's devotees. It also shows the affection that a daughter-in-law should have for her father-in-law. Verse 19. Santavitya tu tam Ramo rudatim janakatmajam uvacha Lakshmanam tatra dukkito dukkitam vacha. Having consoled Sita, the beloved daughter of King Janaka, grief-stricken Rama said to Lakshmana, who was also distressed with grief. Verse 20. Anaya ingudi pinyakam chiramahara chotaram jalakriyartam tatasya gamishyami mahatmana. O Lakshmana, O high-souled one, I go to offer libations to our noble father. Keep in readiness our dress of bark, all cakes of Ingudi, and other necessary articles. Verse 21. Sita purastad vrajatu tvamenam abhito vraja aham paschad gamishyami gati resha sudaruna. Let Sita lead the way, and you follow her. I come last. This is the order prescribed for this sad procession. Verses 22 and 23. Tato nityانugastesham viditatma mahamati mridurdantascha shantascha ramecha drida bhaktiman. Sumantraster nripusute sardham ashvasya raghavam avatarayat alambya nadi mandakinim shivam. Thereafter, their constant follower Sumantra, who was conversant in spiritual knowledge, a high-minded person, soft-natured, self-controlled, tranquil-minded, and staunchly devoted to Rama, consoled him. Holding the hands of the princess, Sumantra helped their descent into the auspicious river Mandakini for taking bath. Thus he administered comfort and consolation all the while. Verses 24 and 25. Te sutirtham tatha krichrad upagamya yashasvina Nadim mandakinim ramyam sada pushpita kananam. Shigra shrota samasadya tirtam shivam akardamam sishichu studakam ragne tatai tate bhavatviti. The illustrious Rama and others painfully reached the Mandakini river, flowing fast through flower-laden forests, bathed in a clear sandy ford, and poured libations of water, exclaiming, Father, may this water reach you and go to gratify your noble self. Verse 26. Pragrihya cha mahipalo jalapuritam anjalim disham yam abhimukho rudan vachanam abravit. Rama, the ruler of the earth, held water with both palms cupped, and facing south, the direction of Yama, said these words, sobbing. Verse 27. Etate Rajashardula Vimalam Toyam Akshayam Pitraloka Gata Syadya Maddattam Upatishtatu. Best and mightiest of monarchs, may this pure and holy water that I offer you with low devotion reach you in the world of the Pitris and give you contentment. Verse 28. Tato Mandakini Tirat Pratyutirya Sa Raghava Pitushchakara Tejasvi Nivapam Bhratrabi Saha. Thereafter, the glorious Rama and the brothers sought another spot, and Rama performed the Sapindikarana Shraddha in honor of his sire. The Nivapam mentioned here is balls of food, and that is also known as pinda-daan, and we will see what exactly Rama offered in the next verse. Verse 29. Ingudam Badari Mishram Pinyakam Darba Samstare Nyasya Ramasa Dukharto Rudan Vachanam Abravit. Rama placed oil cakes of Ingudi and Badari fruits upon the kusha grass and exclaimed through his sobs. Verse 30. Idam bhungshva maharaja prito yadashana vayam yadanna purusho bhavati tadanna stasya devataha. I pray you to accept and derive content from this offering of food that is sweet to us. Gods and Pitris feed with pleasure upon what goes to sustain the mortal that offers worship and adoration to them.